Today, we will be talking about constant content that is repeatedly made over and over again. You constantly make it, it's the same thing every time, aka constant content. So let's get right into the news. Okay, my guys. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready to record. Thank the Lord. Okay, so we're going to be talking, as I said in the intro, constant content, which is basically, as I said, content you constantly make. It's the same thing. And I'll go over some things on what not to do. Mr. Beast, okay, let's start off on him, even though that's not what it said in the script. Mr. Beast, I just had to say, cool guy. I think he's an amazing guy. I've never met him, but I hope that he's the same as he portrays on YouTube, like a nice guy. But I just have to say this. His content is the same thing. It's regurgitated. And it may have some cool little nicks and tricks to it, but basically, if I want to make a Mr. Beast video, I do some crazy thing that involves giving away a lot of money or spending a lot of money in some sort of way. Just look at this stuff. Look at this. Like, you're either surviving in ice or you're doing some crazy challenge that either involves money or is just something crazy. Something, I don't know. I mean, this appeals to younger people, and that's why he still gets 50 million views per video, which is insane. I mean, good for him. This man is doing something else. But, I mean, it's the same content in general. Like, he does charity and all that stuff, which is cool. That's why I'm not really, I mean, he's doing his thing. He's still making his money. So, good for him. But, in general, I would say this would be fall into the constant content loop where it's just the same content that either involves doing something crazy, some crazy challenge, or giving away money in some sort of way. Sometimes it's just some random videos. But if you look just down here, it's either some crazy challenge that involves money or it's just something dumb. Which, honestly, I don't find appealing, but I don't find a lot of things appealing, so who am I to judge? He's still doing his thing, so, I mean, good for him. But, what I have to say is that ZHC is the worst of this kind. This is the same thing. I cannot stand this man's videos. Oh my gosh. Look at this. This is the same stuff. He has pretty much the same exact thumbnail for every single video. It also falls into the Mr. Beast thing. I don't know why that stuff's popular, but like, it involves giving away large amounts of money in stuff or items or doing some crazy little stuff, some crazy little challenge. Like, for him, dude, what are you doing? Customization. That's his thing. He customizes things. I mean, good for him. He's making his money, as I said. But come on. Like, this kind of content is one of those like one and done kind of things where it's popular for even 3 or 4 years, but it's going to drop out sometime in the near future. I have a feeling that content like this, especially, is going to drop out. And most of his views comes from him giving away money and stuff to famous people. Like, he gets his views from giving away stuff to Brent Rivera, Addison Rae, or Mr. Beast, as he's done in multiple videos. I don't find this content appealing, and I think that a lot of kids, especially kids like early teens, watch this content constantly, and then the moment that they turn 18 or 20, they just drop out of it. I think a majority of the people watching this content are children, and that's how they're making their money. The worst one of this all is Coco Melon and all of those nursery rhyme things. That needs to go away, okay? This stuff, this stuff just makes me kind of sick. This is the same stuff. Unlike them, who, like, did something unique, I would say, Coco Melon, who runs this channel? What are they doing? This stuff is insane. How is this one of the most the biggest channel is on YouTube in general? It just overtook PewDiePie. It pretty much overtook PewDiePie, if I'm not mistaken. Wait, I'm about to check. Hold up. I can't remember, but I think oh my gosh. It's literally 3 million away from taking over PewDiePie. And at the rate it's growing, it's going to overtake him in a couple weeks. This channel, stuff like this, there's a ton of channels like this. This stuff does not need to exist. I think we could all benefit from no Coco Melon. But there's worse channels than this, I will say. There's some nursery rhyme channels that are just, whoa, what did I just watch kind of stuff. But moral of the story here, I would say, there's a lot of channels like this, and regurgitated content is a big problem on YouTube. People like So Yummy and 5 Minute Crafts, that stuff needs to be banned. Like those animation channels, that is all regurgitated content. Regurgitated content in general is a big problem on YouTube, and I think it needs to be fixed because YouTube has been batting an eye on it. It makes them money, but it's really just screwing with the YouTube algorithm. I bet there's tons of channels that I've never seen that work really hard on their content and get 100 views per video. Like, there's some videos that just need to stay away. I think that, like, channels like Coco Melon, there's so much more stuff, so much more educational videos, even, that are better than this. Like, T-series and stuff like that. That's all just content that I think a lot of people would benefit from not having. There's tons of more educational videos. This is just like the same thing over and over and over again. Mr. Beast and ZHC, they have something going for them. ZHC is not one of my favorites, but like all of this content is just not any good. And YouTube needs to start paying attention to this stuff because I can talk all I want about it, but unless I am the Susan herself, I cannot do anything about this stuff. Now, message to Susan. Susan, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, thank you for watching this video. This is just me going on a rant about trash, aka kids' nursery rhyme channels. Trash. Trash.